Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is April the 9th, and I am using my new simple trading system. System has a couple of moving averages on the top, uses Heikin Ashi candles, uses these arrows, they're called the super signal indicator. And of course down at the bottom we have a couple of oscillating now every morning, 6 o'clock, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and the futures. And of course, I take a look at my daily trade plan. After I make a decision I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. And the time at this point is 10:30 in the morning. That's New York time. So here's my daily trade plan, checking from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And after it does some calculations within the comments here, it'll say look for bearish trades, bullish trades, sometimes preferred. And not at the moment, but it sometimes will say not enough strength or it's just running flat. Now, if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. You have to have some kind of a daily trade plan. Now, if you need more information about this daily trade plan, you can check right below this information. In the description, you'll get more information. And of course, if you need more after that, just get in contact with me. Okay, now we can run a check. I only did one Forex pair. I usually focus more on the futures as they do move a lot more and pay a lot more. But anyhow, on this dollar CAD, we're going to drag and drop this up. It's the only one I sold. All the rest I bought. And there's the arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. Got in here knowing it's going to go down with about 95% certainty. Took the trade here, closed it out here, locking in 21 pips, and that paid out $151. Okay, let's move on to the next trade I did, Dow Jones. Now on the Dow Jones, it pays $5 for each tick, so I took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says we're looking for 45, so let's drag and drop this up on the Dow Jones. Got in here, had the arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. Everything on the top and the bottom was saying to buy, so I bought it. And I closed it out here with 44, what did I say, 45. There it is right there, 45 ticks, and that paid out $225. Okay, let's run a check on the next trade I did, the S&P 500. Drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. S&P also pays $5 for each tick, so I took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says we're looking for 70. So had the arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. Got in here, that's where I saw it. And we're looking for 70. That's close enough, but anyhow, it's 70, and that paid out $350. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is gold. Now, gold pays $10 for each tick. Easy to see just looking at the money. It should be 53.7. Probably round it up to 54, but let's just go and take a look at that. So we had everything telling me it's going to go up. Super signal, candles, daily trade plan. Took the trade, and as I said, we're looking for 54. 53.7, but let's round it up to 54. That paid out $537. Okay, let's run a check on this NASDAQ now. NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick. another one I bought. So I took the money divided by 20. Calculator says we're looking for approximately 54. So we're just going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So we had the arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal, candles, everything at the top and the bottom, perfect. Time to get in and close it out here, looking for 54. There it is right there, and that paid out $1,072. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is Russell. Now, Russell pays $10 for each tick, so easy to see that should be looking for 134. Drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Well, got in here, moved a little bit sideways until eventually it moved on its way up. So got in at this point. Eventually it went up, looking for 134. There it is right there. That paid out $1,340. Okay, moving on to the last trade, which is gold. Gold pays $10 for each tick, so easy to see we're looking for 192. So we're just going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. And as you can see, I did gold twice because I was so sure that it was going to go. I decided to add another position. Got in at this point, looking for 192. Close it out up here. 192. It's as close as I can show, but it's 192, and that paid out $1,922. By the way, I teach exactly how to trade this way in the package called How to Master Day Trading. Basically, you're trading multiple instruments and multiple positions, and that truly is how you can grow your account quite quickly. Anyhow, time to add up everything. Definitely, I know that it's well over 200 pips and or tick. So the grand total for today came out to 570, and all of those pips and ticks paid out $5,597. So if your system's not producing like my simple trading system, I recommend you get your hands on it. I made it so simple that there's only 4 triggers, 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom. You get the trigger, you buy and or sell depending on which way you're going. And of course, highly recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. Now you'll also see in the description my contact information if you have any questions. First off, you can pick up the phone and call me, and there's a good tip for you is if you buy anything from anybody, make sure you can call them, because if you can't call them, how can you get your questions answered? So I do offer free support, and without support, there's a pretty good chance you're just going to fail anyhow. Trading is very difficult, and you will need some level of support. Now, if you can't call me, that's okay. You can just send me an email. Now, I really do prefer Teams, and I made a link right below this video, a Teams invite. All you got to do is click on it. We'll have a Teams connection. And of course, at that point, we can talk live and can even do some screen sharing. Also in the description, you'll find there's 6 different packages. I do charge 250 USD for each package. And obviously, if you just want one package, that's 250. Special offer, if you want 2 packages, it's 400. 3 packages is 500. And that represents a 33% discount, approximately. Now, if you want a 50% discount, just send me an email. And at that point, I'll put you on my email list. I'll have your name. And of course, at that point, I'll send you back an email showing you systems that I do offer 50% discount. Well, looks like it's just about time to wrap up this day of trading. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.